the rhetorical device of outrage. Outrage typically are inflammatory words followed by either a conclusion or a call to action, typically. Did you hear what Trump said about brown people? You should be mad as hell about this and go out and march. You see how that's inflammatory words followed by a call to action. This was in the book. 7th edition, the authors start off and they say, talking about Mr. Savage. And they tell you, the reader, the student that they wrote the book for, knowing that you're college students, and they share this with you about Mr. Savage. Who knows who Mr. Savage is? Would you think, yay, I want to hear what this guy has to say? Would you think, oh, I don't want to hear what this guy has to say, I bet you he's a jerk? Or what would you think about him? What do you think after seeing this?
I would probably want to hear him. He's going to tell you the truth, right?
Okay. Everybody agree? Everyone has a positive belief, positive view of him after this? Most people would think negatively after having negative things said about him. Wouldn't you think he spews hate? Yes. Wouldn't you think he was vociferously angry? Yes. Would you know he was a talk radio host? Yes. That's what you were told by this, right? You didn't know any of those things. This led you to believe, based on what the authors had to say, that there's a guy out there named Mr. Savage. He's a talk radio host. He's loud and obnoxious. He's mean, he's angry, and he's filled with hate. But nobody here has heard of Michael Savage, right? I've listened to his show a bunch of times. He's really not that bad. He's not as bad by any stretch of the imagination. He's not one of the worst. And he's definitely not one of the most vociferously angry of all the hosts. What do you see up here? Where's a proof surrogate? His opponents. Who are these people? News media loves to do this. They will say things that they want to say and reference some vague opponent. What else? Weasler, where? Is he the most vociferously angry? I just challenged that, right? And so what are they going to say, the authors? Well, we said perhaps. What else? And by the way, you wanted an example of a rhetorical definition. Guess what we have here? What is he?
He is.
We're defining him as the most vociferously angry of all the talk radio hosts and a hate radio guy. He's defined as that here. See how that's a rhetorical definition of him? We also have a thing called poisoning the well. Poisoning the well is when you say something bad about somebody in advance, encouraging someone not to listen to them or take them seriously. And you clearly see that's what they're doing here, right? They're poisoning the well. So if you ever in the future had an opportunity to hear Michael Savage, you would go, no thanks. I've had my fill of hate radio, been vociferously angry talk radio hosts, up to here with these guys, right? So what else do we have other than our proof surrogate, our rhetorical definition, our Weasler, our poison of the well? What else do we have? Is he the most vociferously angry, or is that a bit hyperbolic? That's hyperbole, isn't it? You know what else is hyperbole? Hate radio. You know what else hate radio is, as well as being hyperbole? You're presenting talk radio in a way that's negative, right? A dysphomism.